All right, all right, all right, all right. The week has started. Finally, right? Oh, what the hell is this? Jesus. Okay, so the week has started. I am very, very, very happy. Now let's see. Um, okay. Welcome, anyone who is dropping by. As you can see, I'm already in a pound trade. We're going to talk about that, all right? So far, I am looking, and basically I decided from last week, I'm going to only trade pound and gold from now on, especially in this month. I don't want to put myself into more risk than I should. And in a few minutes, I'm going to talk about this pound trade as well, all right? But for now, I do think that we have an opportunity to go long on this one. I'm sorry we're just jumping in like that, but basically we are, well, should I take another one here? Basically we jumped right into the middle of everything here. This trade, which is open right now, it's technically a swing trade. I am not counting it into hold on. Yeah, this would be, I'm not counting it into my daily sessionally 2 trades limit. So this is gonna be completely different. And I'm placing a limit order. I'm placing a limit order, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why right after this one. Okay, so this is a completely separate thing that I'm doing already on this one, which has been opened a little bit earlier. I do have a trade manager, so it's going to be a little bit crazy. No, I cannot. I thought that I could give a magic number or something. All right, no worries. Hold on, let me catch my breath here. Okay. We did a little bit of liquidity sweep here already on pound. Let's check the dollar index. Okay, dollar index is... this is the 1 hour dollar index. This is the 4 hour dollar index. We're gonna have to go through this on TradingView. All right, guys. Oh, let me lower this music. Chill step, right? So, what's the distance? That's fine. The distance is good. A little bit tight. Not too worried about that, but let's jump into the analysis for the pound. So this is the pound so far, and this is the hourly chart. And intraday, the maximum which I'm gonna be looking for is the 4 hour maybe. I know that we can go down to consequent encroachment of this candle all the way down. I know that, but so far we are in an hourly order block, which is not good for this limit order, right? Risky trade. The range of this order block is, oops, the range of this order block is right there. So we are, yeah, we tapped into the second trade already. But don't you worry. I'm gonna be explaining why I did this, and it's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be just fine. Which one was this? Okay, this is the second one. It's actually just a 0.5% position, so I'm not worried about that. Although, yeah, it can go down quite easy. Which was this? This one, the price was, yeah, that's what we're aiming for. Somewhere over there, we should see some buy side. Although, unfortunately, this is going to be a losing trade, which is perfectly fine. We are already having a swing trade. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in just a minute. And that swing trade is a little bit different. Let's see. Yeah, the stop is a little bit wider on here. This one has been taken on the 5-minute. Why? Because we do have a fair value gap. Let me just add this. There's a rectangle. There has to be rectangle. There you go. Okay, we're out technically. So where's the rectangle? Oh, there. Okay, so here was, oh, it's interesting. No. Okay, never mind. This rectangle should have been the fair value gap, or it should represent the fair value gap right there. Why is it not colored? Damn. A little bit crazy, right? Let me no, it's even worse. Let me put a different color here. All right. So that should be a fair value gap, which we went through. But this trade right now is basically, I mean, we made a short scalp here. Yes, we're gonna log it for today. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. And for this month, we are doing this. So this other trade, which we are still in, is basically has been made on the hourly, because we are inside a bullish order block, which I draw here on the hourly. This here, this range should be, I mean, it technically is, in my best knowledge, I might be wrong, in a bullish order block. And by that, I'm looking for the pound to do a little bit of a retracement, especially if I look at the 4-hour chart. I know we had quite a bit of a structure break, and it made some intermediate highs up here. You can see it clearly on the 1 hour, like we're here. 1, 2. Not that perfect. I know it's sloppy. I know it's very sloppy. But even if we are going through a structure break or a structure change here, by depending on the 4 hour, we could be seeing some kind of a retracement a little bit to this imbalance here on the 4 hour before we dip down again. And this 1 hour order block, which is technically right here, oops, this can help us to achieve that. So I entered a pound buy order like 2 hours ago, and this is that's gonna be a swing position. If I have to, I'm gonna hold it until tomorrow. It's not a day trade, but nevertheless, we have to log this. We had 6 trades so far this month, and now we just had a loss again today. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I thought that it's gonna spike up real fast, and it didn't. I entered almost at the kill zone. Yeah, we are in the kill zone technically, but what can you do, right? 158. I'm still pretty much confident that this swing trade should be turning into profit, at least the TP1. So I'm very confident. Same goes for gold. So I'm gonna talk about gold. Oh my God, look at this. I think we have a setup on gold. Oh my God, I almost forgot gold. Look at this, look at this. We have the fair value gap. We have our optimal trade entry. We had a structure break here. It is what it is, guys. I was waiting for this trade all morning. I'm gonna put this a little bit lower here, and I'm gonna be putting, yeah, I was waiting for this trade. Damn, if it hits me with stop loss, I'm not saying I'm gonna be nervous, but that's gonna be like interesting and frustrating. No worries. Final TP would be up there. Went into this fair value gap real nicely. I was waiting for this. Had the structure break right there. I'm gonna go back to pound and explain myself clearly right after this. I just need to make sure. Hold on. There. A little bit of structure break there. Look at that. Gold is gonna mess with me again. And I'm still waiting for this to turn around. Yeah, the pound is down, gold is down. So almost the same goes for gold. Damn it, gold. My entry is technically optimal. I'm gonna log this previous loss. Just give me like a little bit of space here. Okay. So gold was dropping real heavy since Friday. I would definitely like to see a retracement here. So there was not the perfect, but technically we did have a structure break here. We swept liquidity from previous day, which is Sunday in this case. It would be great to see gold spike up, although we didn't really break this structure with the wick, but we did break structure on this one. I'm not happy with this trade, honestly, guys. Absolutely not. Might consider to close it as it is and look for another one. Okay. This should be able to manage this trade. I mean, this is a trade manager and should be detecting the gold trade. It's not detecting it. It's an MT5 trade manager, not the best one. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna cutting. We are cutting the loss. I think so. We just have to cut it. Not the best way to start the week. Yeah. Yeah. We just have to cut it, I guess so. Let's leave it for now. Damn. Not the way I wanted to start this one. This pound trade, I'm going to be talking about that a little more right after this. Let's log that previous loss, by the way. It happened at 158. 158. By the way, last month, just saying, we had losing streak 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stop losses in a row. Here, 5 stop losses in a row. We still made it to 10%, but I'm still not happy with the result here. Okay, this is pound buy trade. That should have been classic FVG. Stop loss happened on the 5-minute. Didn't work out. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's not gonna hold. Yeah, it's not gonna hold. Damn. Damn this gold trade. It's not gonna hold through. It is what it is, I guess. So this pound trade, let's just talk about this meanwhile. We did have a gap. Let me just zoom it out. This MT5 is a little bit strange for me. Oh my god, it looks terrible. I don't even want to look gold right now. It's gonna take me out. Still, it's gonna be like 1% loss money-wise on this account, but journal-wise, it doesn't look good. What did I miss on gold? I want to check this out. I miss out the this one, this fair value gap. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, unfortunately. Looks like we have to cut it, right? Yeah, I'm cutting it. I have to cut it because we definitely closed way below that fair value gap, and that candle we traded below that candle is just technically a loss. Now if it turns around, then I'm gonna eat my hat. It's not gonna turn around, it's gonna go below the swing low. So that's 2 losses, man. What the hell is going on? We have 2 losses and we're down minus Is it a minus? No, it's not. Minus 6.5, just to be clear. Minus 0.65. My God, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's gonna trade below that level. It's gonna trade below that. At least I did cut it a little bit below that 0.5% money-wise. If it turns around here, I'm gonna be feeling some FOMO. Definitely I will. But let's get back to this one. This is a swing trade based on the order block, and we did have a 3-pin entry on the hourly chart. Let me show you. Maybe not the perfect one, but right here. 1, 2, that is the third. But then, of course, we had the new day. So we had like, no, this was it. This was the trade, exactly. Sorry. This was the trade. This candle right here broke this one. This was the third pin down. So technically, if I use the whole range of the order block as a stop loss, it should be still fine, and it still is for a certain percentage, but definitely it looks like it wants to go down furthermore. Yeah. Could be hitting the stop loss again with that one. That's just terrible, guys. So I would be looking for a possible long entry. We already swept some liquidity, so would be great to see something else happen as well. Now this one has been detected. What else do we have here? Nothing. All right. Okay, the pound is going for the stop loss. We know that now. Let's see what we can do. I might have entered prematurely, but it was technically a good entry. You know, swept some liquidity, broke structure, equal highs up here. I'm perfectly satisfied, even though I've lost this one. I'm perfectly satisfied with this trade. The dollar index is playing some nasty, dirty game there. Still waiting for gold. What do we have? Oh yeah, we have sell side here. It's gonna go further down. Yeah, because it's quite a significant swing low here. Might just have to cut this one as well. Oh, it's all right. Let me just. I don't see a commission. I don't know how much is the commission on this one. Swap market value, no idea. Magic number, no. Magic, no magic here. So we're just waiting, but that looks like that trade is gonna be taking us out, so I'm still looking for a nice long entry on gold if we can have one. But let's just draw some lines here. This should be, hold on. This one is okay. This is the 24 round number. We could go for that. Hey there. Nice to see you again. How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. Unfortunately, we started with some bad trades, but I'm definitely quite alright. This is a swing trade, by the way, based on the 1 hour. I'm not counting it to the limit of my session trades, although I'm going to add one more trade because I just had 2 small losses, and it's money-wise is just less than 1%, but I'm gonna be adding one more. So 2 losses, I logged it. Actually, I did not log the gold trade. Let me just log it. 206 gold. Damn it. I'm gonna do the charts later on. So I'm not quite happy, but 206 New York time. That was a London session. That was a gold trade by a classic FVG setup with the stop loss very bad. Based on the 5-minute, didn't turn out good. So yeah, we're down. This month we're down so far. Not worried though. Not worried absolutely. I will do the chart. Should I do it now? I could do it now actually. I did have a fair value gap here and the structure break. That's why I entered. We had the liquidity sweep there. Let me just log this. This is the 5th. Okay, this is the 5th. This was a gold trade. All right, and I do want to log the pound trade, the previous one. We also had the same scenario. We had a fair value gap here, liquidity sweep, didn't turn out well, so we're gonna log this to the journal. Not the best way to start the week, I know that. All right, so this is the 5th of June. All right, and here are the charts. All right, let me just this was the pound trade, and let me just add the Let me just add the gold trade as well. All right. Okay, so unfortunately, we're started with the wrong foot here. From last week, we are still in losing streak, although we had this kind of streaks last month as well. Not the best. We ended up last month over 10%. We're back to square one on this month with 8 trades, basically a little bit below zero. No worries, absolutely no worries there. This pound trade, which I still have on, is a swing trade based on the 1 hour order block. I do want to see it trace all the way back up. So as you can see, let me go to trading view and I can show you there. These two yellow lines in between, this is the range of this bullish order block on the 1 hour. We did have a structure break on the 4 hour, and this is a swing setup, so that's why I'm looking the 4 hour. We do have some liquidity up here, as you can see. I would like to see this one go all the way up to these relative equal highs here and here. Look at this fair value gap. Look at all this liquidity could be up there. So it's not impossible. Now, we did go down to the mid-level of this consequent encroachment, if you can call this, to this candle, which is great, awesome. Now it would be more, it would be much greater to see the pound push up and continue its journey to the upside. Although if we look at the daily, could be consolidating. There was a bit of a structure break here. I could see this one go all the way up. Let me just look at some intraday, some highs and lows here. Intermediate lows, intermediate highs. So as you can see, where's the swing low here? Here it made a, okay, this could be an intermediate low. Sorry. This leg here, here, here. And if we see that as it is, it could be like a discount level of an intraday price array. We'll see, I guess so, if it wants to push further up. So that trade, I took it way before London kill zone, because it's technically, I consider that as a swing. Let me go down to 5 minute because I want to check gold. Gold is not doing anything on the 5 minute. Okay, let's leave it at that. Gold on the 1 hour, oops. Gold on the 1 hour, we're still, we could say that we are inside an order block right here on the 1 hour. This could be a range, could be the range of an order block. Look at this order block. It actually changed structure right here with this candle, broke this structure. Maybe not the perfect order block, but we are inside that range. And, you know, anything can happen. Drop a like, please. And I was talking about this up here, and also I tweeted about this, the 1985 level. Lots of liquidity up there, engineered relative equal highs up there. Would love to see it go all the way up there. And look at this, also order block on the 4 hour, right? So we are in a 4 hour and hourly order block. I'm definitely looking for bullish setups, especially if I go intraday on a 5 minute maybe. I'm not sure I want to go down to the 1 minute because there's nothing. But I will be looking for long setups for sure. I'm gonna be looking for some long setups. Yeah, I didn't really sleep too much. I was talking about this yesterday in my video. You need sleep. You know, if you want to trade, you need to make sure you sleep enough. Yeah, so the pound is going lower. It's gonna take out this position, unfortunately. I think so. No worries. I will still look for a re-entry. Now this trade, I'm still going to log it, but as I said, it's not part of the stream intraday strategy. It was a swing. It is a swing. It should be a swing. Yeah. I think it's because dollar index is doing something crazy. Yeah, look at that. It's dollar index. Just edging higher. And it's... Yeah, it took us out. All right. So it took us out from this swing position. Now this is bad. Now we are really down. We are really down. We're down minus 1.65. We have 3 losses. Now this is the threshold level. And we're gonna log this. I think well, we are still money-wise, we're just a little bit below 1%. Well, I mean, above 1% loss, but I put this on at 6. How much time was it? I think it was around... yeah, it was basically yesterday on New York time. I'm gonna put it for yesterday. It was Sunday still in New York. It was a pre-London trade on pound buy. It was an order block. And it was based on the 1 hour. Didn't turn out good. Terrible start. Terrible, guys. All right. Let me go to... Let me go. This is the 1 hour. All right. Yeah. Just logging it. All right, it's logged. I just want to prove that everything is transparent here by the end of the month. So now that doesn't mean that I'm not going to look for, as I said, another entry, but we have to think twice about what we're doing from this moment on. The dollar index messed with us real good. I'm not afraid of drawdown, by the way. Actually, I welcome it. It's something worth to watch for. So I welcome drawdown. Oh man. Now the 1 minute can be tricky on all of these pairs. I'm not saying it's undoable, but it could be tricky. Let's see the 1 minute, just for curiosity. Okay. I just deleted my trade history. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna delete it for now, not to disturb me. And we're waiting for possible entries. Some possible entries, but I would really love to favor the gold long entry, but I think we just have to wait. I jumped into these trades, especially the pound. The pound trade was really good. I mean, it seemed really good. I mean, if we look at it again, we had the fair value gap right there. We had a liquidity sweep right there, right? We still have relative equal highs right there. So it was, yeah, and we had a structure break right there. We had the structure break right there. So in my book, technically, this was a classic 2022 model from ICT, but it failed. I mean, we can't win them all, but if we would see another possible setup, even on the 1 minute, if we can see one, then I'm definitely going to consider entering. Yeah. I am going to consider entering into that kind of trade. The S&P I'm not trading. The euro I'm not watching because the range is too low. Actually, by the way, if you look at the euro still has some sell side to be taken out, so that's not something which can help us. And by the way, we're very close to take out sell side on the pound as well. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take it. Maybe. I don't know. I have to measure some stuff here. We're very close to that level. How many pips? 15 pips. Yeah. All right. Let's measure this. Expert list. Let's remove this trade panel. Interesting. It did not detect it. I thought that it's going to detect it, but it didn't. I was curious if it sees it or not. Anyway, the final TP should be down there somewhere. Yeah, should be down there. Why is it not detecting the trade? Uh-huh. Magic number 0. No, it's still not detecting it. Definitely interesting. All right, let's close this chart. And let's close this chart. And maybe let's try out something new. This is a test for me as well, in terms of using this trade manager tool. It's not detecting it. Very interesting. And what if I close this? Let's close it. Still not detecting it. It's still not detecting it. And I know there was a configuration where it detected it. I just don't know how. Oh yeah, it's because okay. I think I know why. Yeah. Damn. That was the problem. Okay, all right, I know. I know what was the problem. I know exactly what was the problem. All right, let's add the magic number, all right? So we have to add to 22 05 27 14 05 27 14. Oh yeah, there you go. Now it detected it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now it has detected it. So you have to add the magic number manually in this case. Or you have to make sure it's 8.2 points. 40.07. Let's see what it does. I think it will do. All right. Now it's managing it. see what else is happening here. It's kind of an attack on sell side, I may say. Yeah, but the problem was with the magic number. You can see that now. At least we know that. We are quite close to the 24 level. So it was because of the magic number. But we are still in the order block, so have to be careful. Oops, I'm sorry. Hey there, I am really sorry, I just have a phone call. I'll be with you guys shortly. Hey guys, I'm really sorry. I'm having phone call at the moment, but as you can see, we're in a short position on pound. I did have some losses today, but I'll be right with you guys. I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm here. Karok, good to see you. Well, as you can see, I was having a bit of a struggle this morning with some trades. This morning I had 3 losses which I have logged into my journal. One of them was a swing position, by the way. This 1 hour position was a swing. I already recouped some. This was a pre-London, as you can see, a swing trade. I already recouped some losses money-wise, although this month we're down 1%. Not the best start for the month, but you know, last month we had like same kind of scenarios with losing streaks and everything when we ended up 10%. So I'm quite all right, no problem here. So far, not the best start. I mean, we had a good start, but so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losing, 5 losses. But now it's gonna be a winner because I already had a winner. I did not log it yet, but it's gonna be fine. So let's see what we're looking for. I'm looking for pound to take out that low over there. Let's go to trading view. Let's go to trading view. Come on, where's trading view? There it is. All right. So good to see you, man. Well, trading, as you can see, it's not good. Trading is not good this morning. We have these kind of mornings, right? We have these kind of mornings and we have quite the opposite mornings. We had the day when we made 3%. Now is the day that we're doing the opposite, you know. It is what it is. Hold on. All right. So, what I'm looking for, because we are in a 1 hour, these lines here, as you can see, this is the pound. This is the pound. And I decided myself, I'm going to only trade the pound and the gold from now on. So this yellow line represents a bullish order block-ish of some kind. And in price range wise on the 1 hour, we are in a discount. So I'm looking for pound to go way up there. This is gold, by the way. Same for gold, by the way. Same for gold. Sorry. The same goes for pound. This is the pound, the same for gold. So I still believe that there's lots of liquidity up there. We are in a bullish order block. And we're also in a bullish order block on pound, as you can see. Oh, yeah, we came out from the range. I think we can go below with a spike, below this swing low. Still, this is a bullish order block range. We'll see if we get any setup. But so far, I'm looking the same scenario on gold. This is gold right now. I do think that the 1985 level holds a lot of liquidity up there, especially if we measure this 1, 2, 3 relative equal highs there. We have swing high over there on the 1 hour, I am looking for a nice long entry. Would be much happier if I get this entry on the 5 minute. I don't want to go down to the 1 minute right now, especially after these losses. And the same goes for pound as well, almost the same. Now, if I'm trading based on the order blocks, especially if I just look at the 1 hour, I would need a 3 pin bar entry point. So I would need this one to maybe spike down, create some liquidity sweep, reprice this range of that imbalance, and then we have another candle, and then it would go up, because now we already have some buy side here. And we have this candle from Sunday, and this morning, the first candle after midnight, New York time, no wicks there, which means, look at this, 1, 2, 3 relative equal highs. Very good buy side liquidity, very good buy side that can be taken out. Here, I'm just gonna put this here. Interesting point for buy side to be taken out there. So yes, despite the fact that I'm short here, I already made a partial profit on this position. If it's not going to tap into, hold on, let me just move this. How much is the profit here? 330. Yeah, there, you know, it just has to test the 24 level, and then we have a TP2, which is quite fine. And then hopefully we can look for potential long positions. This was not an ICT kind of entry. This was just a scalp to take out this round number in terms of liquidity. Also look at this level. It was very close, as you can see. Money wise, I think I should be able to recoup this morning's losses, because as you can see, 1, 2, 3, these were less than 0.5% trades. This is a 50K account. These were 1, 2, 3 less than 0.5% per each. And this position, which I took recently, it's a full 1% position. And I said to myself, if we're going to lose this, then we're done for the day. But maybe we're gonna be spared, and we can continue with the session. And maybe we will be able to you know, trade some more in the kill zone. Now, gold is making a move. Which prop firm did you take these 3 trades on? This is FTMO. This is FTMO right now. This is FTMO. And this is MetaTrader 5, by the way. I don't really like MetaTrader 5, but I wanted to test out a new, well, it's not new, but I wanted to test out a Trade Manager EA as well. So, yeah, I took MetaTrader 5. I still have the My Funded FX account. Right now I'm managing, like, including my personal account, I'm managing 5 accounts overall. One is a funded account, one is a personal, and the rest are challenge accounts. I'm trading a little bit more aggressively on the challenge accounts, by the way. Okay, so this was a winner. As you can see, we managed to recoup our losses. So this was a TP1/TP2 trade. I can do that. Okay. Show trade history. There. So this was the trade, and this was the previous loss. Let's log it. Are you using 8 cap with my funded FX or Thing Markets, and how has the slippage and executions? I'm using 8 cap, and so far executions and spreads are fine with my funded FX. I can tell you that it's quite all right. It's quite all right. No problem. No problem with my funded FX so far. Absolutely no issue. Same as FTMO here. So no issues. I'm happy. Everything's quite all right. Now this could be a fair value gap entry right here. But I'm not entering. I just can't. I just can't. I can't do that. It's not on an optimal trade level. I was just curious how this MT5 thing is going on. All right. So let's log this chart, okay? So it's quite all right. At my funded FX, so far everything is okay. All right. I'm going to, this was a pound trade. Okay. This was a pound trade that has been taken at 237. 237 pound trade. $237. This was London session, pound, sell. This was just a scalp trade, TP1 and 2, based on the 5 minute. Yeah, I think it was a 5 minute. Let me check it again. Okay, let's check the entry. Yeah, this was based on the 5 minute. No, it was not. It was based on the 1 minute. Okay, it was based on the 1 minute chart. Sorry, then 1 minute. Let's add it together. Plus 2.8 minus 5, that's minus, oh sorry, I miscalculated, that's minus 0.25. That's it so far this month. Okay, because I don't have a value for only TP1 trade so far. Okay, so the pound is going lower. Pound is going lower. Good thing I didn't take the gold trade. So let's see. When scalping with the firms other than FTMO, what would you say is too small? What would you say is too small of a stop loss where you risk getting slipped frequently? Maybe like 2-3 pips is small, but 4 or 5 somewhat fine. Right now I'm deciding between my first challenge, my Forex funds, and my fund. I would say whatever you do, if you trade Forex pairs, for example, pound or euro, Forex, I mean pound or the euro, you should never go below 5 or 6 pips stop loss. Never, because you have a spread which is, on these companies most likely hovering between half pip, 0.5 or 1 pip. So the spread is taking away, let's face it, sometimes 1 pip, or at least half. Then you have the commission as well, which also takes away like half pip. So you're working for 3 pips or 2 pips. Actually, you're taking risk. That's too much. And by the way, any pair can spike 2 or 3 pips in either direction, like in a second. So if you don't have the minimum range for scalp, the minimum of net 6 pips or 5 maybe, so minimum 6 pips, and you have to calculate spread and commission, then if you don't have that range, then it's just useless to trade. And you have to have a 1-to-1 range, you know, of minimum 5 to 6 pips. That's the bare minimum. I'm much more happier if I have 7, 8, 10 if I'm scalping. This trade, I had at least 7 pips on pound here, but overall my target was 14 pips or something, so it turned out okay. But yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Euro is busting some stop losses here. Yeah, the move already ended on euro. New York time, it is 3:21, so we still have time. So I would be looking for that kind of measurement. I would be happy to go long, but it seems like the dollar index just edging higher. Look at this. This is the dollar index. It wants to go higher. So like probably 5.5 minimum then, but 7 is ideal. Yeah, 5.6. Yeah, 5.6 minimum. That's the bare minimum. The very least. If you just have like 3 pips, don't do it, man. It's not worth the risk, and your commission will be so high, you know, whatever account you choose to trade, a 10k or 5k, 50k, 100k, the commission is going to be so high with 3 pips, it's just not worth the risk, you know. You're basically going to be trading to pay commissions. So 5, 6 is the bare minimum. 7 would be, I'm not saying ideal, but it should be better. Ideal would be, like ICT says so as well in the mentorship and then the core content as well, ideal would be 10, 15 to 20 pips, you know, at least on the euro and on the pound. That would be, that's an ideal range for a 1-to-1. But nowadays London session is just slow, we all know that. And we don't get that, you know. By the way, just saying, I don't really like MetaTrader 5 so far. I don't like it. I just don't. I can't. I want to see the commissions, for example. I want to see how much I'm risking. Is there a way to see commissions on an open trade? Because there's no way I can see the commissions, only on the account history, right? I want to see commissions. The whole thing is just weird for me. MetaTrader 5, I always traded on MetaTrader 4 like 99% of the time. I try to do everything to make this MT5 comfortable, but don't really like it. Anyway, the plan is still the same. Looking to go long if we get a setup. What if, like, I place my stop at the nearest swing low when I'm longing, but it's only like a 4 pip stop loss? Should I skip the trade then, or just increase the stop loss size more for no reason? I use MT4. In this case, I would say you should widen the stop. You should go, if you have only 4 pips to that swing low, for example, and it really looks like a good setup. I used to do that, so if it really looks like a good setup for your analysis, then yes, go either way. You should go with 5 or 6 pips of stop loss. So yeah, add the extra pips there. You're going to need that. You're going to need that range. You're going to be much safer. So add extra pips to your stop loss. If it's 4 pips away, then add an extra 1 or 2 pips minimum if you definitely want to take a trade. Or even if it's just 3 pips down, but you feel like, oh man, this is my super entry and I do want to take it, and you feel the urge, okay, then still you have to go with minimum 5 to 6 pips of stop loss. Give some wiggle room there for the trade to evolve, and you know, that's what I think, and then this always helped me in terms of managing these trades. Okay, okay, so far look at this. We have 23.94.7, 94.8. Okay, so this closed higher, so technically it's a structure break on pound. Let's see on gold. Gold is nothing. It could be a breaker, by the way, but it's not. No, it's not a breaker. It went lower, took out some liquidity. We're very close to that 4-hour low. I don't like that. But we have relatively equal highs here. This is the 4-hour still. So that's the level I was mentioning lots of times, 185-ish level. Can you talk about what you're seeing right now on pound that make you take a trade on it? Well, it's not clear so far, so it's definitely not a perfect position. But let's look at it. Let me just adjust this. So that candle right there, that one, closed one tick higher than this candle. So technically speaking, it can be a structure break on the 1 minute, technically. And so far, it's quite all right because it took out liquidity from here. We do have an order block still in range. Anything can happen, despite the fact that, you know, this order block, which is right here, this order block can be still in motion, you know, for a long entry, or can help us to go long. But we would need the pound to retrace all the way down to this 50% level, because that's equilibrium right there. So a long entry on pound, we took out we took out the 24 level, we took out yesterday's low, we took out the recent swing low. Everything is aligned. We have, technically it's not a perfect, but we have a structure break. We have quite a bit of buy side liquidity engineered. Look at this this line here, this red. It's not dotted line. I don't know what's it called in English, but this level, this here, quite some liquidity up there, some buy side to be taken out. Very good target, you know. And if we go out on the 1 hour or a 4 hour, we have lots of imbalance up there to be repriced. So we have quite a few reasons to go long on pound. I'm a little bit scared though, because of let me see, because of dollar index. Although dollar index took out this this one here, it took out that 1 hour candle wick. So now dollar index can move all the way down to close this area right here, right? So if dollar index starts to move back down, that would be very helpful to our pound trade. And you know what? I'm convinced. I don't want to miss the train. Now we have, let's see, we have, I'm gonna put my entry here on this fair value gap. There, stop loss is 10 pips away. I'm gonna be risking money-wise only 0.5%. There, it's a buy limit order. I'm having a limit order placed on pound. There, we have the structure break, we have a fair value gap there. What else do we want? We just want it to go long. And as you can see, finally, we have lots of buy-side liquidity. The dollar index is, or can be, with us in this matter. And that's my final conclusion for the trade. I'm not even adding a TP right now, only if we get filled. Do we get filled here? Gotta thank your analysis, makes it much more easier to... Well, you're welcome. I hope it helps you, you know. I really hope it I could... I'm always happy to go through this, not just because, you know, for my own purpose as well. And look at this. Are you looking at... well, I'm looking at it, but I decided to let it go for this month because I'm already trading too. Look at this, man. It didn't fill. It didn't fill, and the train is gonna leave without me. Look at this, man. If it goes away, that's gonna be a FOMO. I'm not looking at Euro too much in this month because I'm taking too much trades, and you know. Oh man, it's going away. Feels bad, man. The train left the station. Oh my god, look at this. I'm gonna feel real. Now I feel the FOMO. I feel real FOMO, guys. I think I missed the trade with like 2 ticks or something like that. Maybe even less. So yeah, I'm not really looking at Euro. I don't really see the same scenario, by the way, on Euro. I don't see anything here. It did the liquidity sweep right here, but so far no setup is occurring. But you know, the scenario is identical to gold and to the pound. Look at this, man. It's gonna just shoot all the way up. Damn, if your order was, yeah. Oh, damn it. Although, you know, I must say that... Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Maybe it will spike back down, but last week I had like at least 3 or 4 entries like this. All last week was the same like this. I missed the gold trade. I know I was feeling very much FOMO about that one. I missed maybe a Euro. Anyway, this happened last week as well. So still, you know, the optimal trade entry would be basically below the 50% level. This would be an optimal trade entry level, just saying. Right there. So, it's gonna go away, man. It's gonna go away and leave us in the dirt. Do I feel FOMO? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, man. Although I'm quite alright. Money-wise, at least I made it back to break even for the day on money-wise. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. It's going away. Now entering here would be chasing price, so it's not good. Really? Think so? I don't think so, man. I'm just scrapping this one, I think. I think it's gonna It's already going away. So this entry is not valid anymore. There. I scratched it. I feel good that the analysis was good. Although, let's keep in mind that we have buy side here. So if we deal with the fact that we still have buy side up there, then I would say if I would get a good entry again on the 5 minute or somewhere up here, I might going to enter higher, you know. If that's what pound wants to do, then I can enter again. Because if I pull a fib tool right here, then I would have to measure this distance. And maybe it could be right here. All right, let's put it back on. Let's put it back on, shall we? Let's put it back on just to measure. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, watching it closely. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. There she goes again. It's already made a higher high. There. It's not even good anymore. It's not even an optimal trade entry. I mean, it is technically, but then it had to go below. Okay, this is not good anymore. Okay, I'm scrapping this. There. This trade has gone. I'm not entering this even if it goes back down. I'm not entering this trade. I would be already around almost at TP1 this trade. All right, let's look at the euro. All right, let's look at the euro. The euro just made a structure break. Maybe we can get on the train on the euro. Would you say your model is the... Yeah, definitely. That's why I wrote it. I'm using ICT concepts. This was technically a 2022 model entry, or should have been. You know, ICT would say if I follow it to the rule, then it wasn't a perfect entry because we wasn't at the exact OTE level, but almost. So this is, yeah, definitely. I'm never going to deny it. I'm using ICT concepts, and I will, and I'm proud to say that I'm using ICT concepts. I learned quite a lot from those concepts, changed my whole thinking. And yeah. So if this candle close, okay, it's not going to close. I'm not entering on this trade. We could say that we enter here, then taking it here, but it's 5 pips. I don't want to go with 5 pips on the euro right now. I don't even want to trade the euro. If it closes above this candle on the 5 minute, this candle right here, then it might be considered as a structure break. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, I'm not considering it as a structure break. Oh, okay, it's gonna close above that. Oh my god. Now it's getting interesting on euro. Never say never, right? Okay, now it's a structure break. Although we don't have optimal trade entry. I can tell you that by now. Yeah, no optimal trade entry. Look at this. The 50% level and above. We only have this fair value gap here. And if this candle right now is going to come back and reprice this imbalance, then I don't think it's good anymore. I would like to see it stay around here because my buy side would be right up there. but it's not. So look at the pound. Oh my god, we would be at TP1. Yellow dotted line liquidity level. Yeah, it was a liquidity level. Let me just check it for you. It was a liquidity level. Let me see which one was it. Yeah, that was it. This was the candle right there. This long wick candle. I can show you on TradingView as well. It's much better, I think. There. Let me delete that. So this candle, the low of this candle from the 1st of June, we took it out, as you can see. Here, we took that out. So we've taken liquidity. Oops, sorry. So we've taken liquidity. This is still the 5-minute. I don't like that it wicked all the way up there, but I like the fact that we tapped into a bit of a bullish order block on the hourly. Look at this. Not the perfect one, and we didn't really go through with it, but this here, you know, especially this, is a bullish order block. So that's the range. Let me put it right here. That's the... Yeah, we tapped into that bullish order block right there. Anything can happen, right? This is the 5-minute still. Made a structure break. Don't really like the entry. Oh, look at the pound. Pound is going back. Pound is going back down. I'm not entering the pound, by the way, just saying. Because I'm not entering the pound because the train already left the station, and we would have entered here. My stop loss would have been here. We would be at TP1 already, so it's invalidated my... I'm not re-entering in this scenario. And this candle is repricing this imbalance right here. This candle is repricing the imbalance on the euro. This is the euro. It still has almost 2 minutes to go. Is that yellow? Yeah, I already read that. Okay, so that's a liquidity level tapped into a bullish order block, took out liquidity. So also looking to be a potential long entry on the euro. Let's look at gold. Oh my god, look at gold. Gold is tanking. We are definitely in the mid threshold of this bullish order block, which is a good sign for our theory. Otherwise, I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'm not looking to enter. Let's go with the 5-minute. Let's go with this fair value gap. Let's go with the optimal trade entry. Look at that. The optimal trade entry would be quite in the middle of that fair value gap if we want to go long. On euro. But it's repricing it. Okay, so the fair value gap is shrinking. So if the FVG after a break of structure is not below or at equilibrium is not valid entry? Yeah, for me it's not. ICT would say, I know because he said it as well, said so. If you can take it if you want to, it's not a no. For example, let's go with this. It should be closing 50% of the position at TP1. It's a free trade manager EA, by the way. Take profit, break even, exit at break even. Okay, stop loss. All right. We'll see if it works or not. because previously this EA didn't work. So I'm still testing this one. I'm still testing this one. This was my entry. This is my stop loss. 9.3. Okay, maybe. I'm gonna take first partial here and second up there. But this is a different chart. So let's see. Let's see if the EA is going to work or not. I'm in a euro trade, yeah. The pound, actually you were right. You were right, Cowrock. Look at this. Pound went all the way down. But as I said, I'm not entering because it already reached TP1. So for me, it was definitely, this trade was invalidated by the fact that it reached my TP1 earlier. So I'm not entering a second time after it has already reached TP1 because the possibility and the chance of reaching it twice is much lower, of course. It's much lower. Okay. So far today we're at break even. Although the month is not looking that good. We're down 0.25% of the month. Please drop a like. By the way, someone is new here. Please help me support the stream with a like. Guys, I really do appreciate it. So I'm logging everything I can stream wise, and so far this is the month so far. We had a losing streak here, then the previous trade got us back from the minus. Last month we closed above 10%, logged everything. I'm logging everything on stream, so all these trades are going to be transparent. I want to be transparent with you guys, and everything is going to be logged here on stream. I'm not going to take trades offline and log them. I'm logging every trade here, which is, I think it's a very good thing to have or to do. What would you now be looking for with pound in terms of new trades? Okay. In terms of new trades, good question. On the 1 minute, nothing. The 1 minute is messy for me to enter any new trade. No setup, nothing to measure here. So I would be looking for the 5 minute. And let me go to TradingView and I can draw there. This is the 5 minute pound. 5 minute pound. What I would like to see is it to go up here, and then this is my scenario. Make a displacement and the fair value gap somewhere here, and then enter. That's what I would be looking for on the pound right now, on the 5 minute. Structure break here, you know, structure break here, and then go all the way up. That's what I would be looking for on the 5 minute. Because as you can see, we have some liquidity up there. And that's a fact because there's money there. You see? And we have a magnet, huge one. That's it. That's why I think we should go there. There. It's much better. That's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. So we'll see if the euro trade is going to be closed partially by the EA. This EA should close partial profit if it gets there. What is this line, by the way? Oh yeah, that's nothing. So I guess we'll see. I have to go out and go to the bathroom and drink something. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I am here again. So yeah, the pound is not doing anything. We still have some time from the kill zone, by the way. And I'm not sure I want to... how long I want to hold the euro trade. This is gold. 1 minute. Let's go to 5 minute. We are inside the bullish order block. The hourly bullish order block still. Would be great to see a long entry. I do have a feeling that despite the fact that we're in the order block, gold will try to take liquidity from here. You know, it can happen. The gold will swipe some liquidity from there, but I don't know. Let's see. All right, just checking some stuff. Okay, nothing. Let's go back to the chart. So the euro so far, I like this candle. This is in our favor right now, this long wick candle right here. That candle can help us because it's like a magnet for a wick fill. And then we're gonna get closer to TP1 and take out buy side up there. So I do like that candle. I do like it. And dollar index could be also edging lower, hopefully, to fill that imbalance. Okay, so this trade would have been a TP1 with a break even. But now the euro wants to play some trick on us. Poked into liquidity. poked into an order block, which is fine. Anything can happen, unfortunately. What's the range here? Yeah, almost 10 pips. Like, it can do it. No news so far, but I have a feeling that it's gonna go down. Damn it. Not happy. But, you know, I still think that this buy side here is still, I mean, it's so tempting, it's juicy for the algorithm to take it out. This is the New York midnight open price here. So when it comes to looking for your entries, does it need to occur within a higher time frame of array, like how price is within a 1 hour order block right now? Yeah, it's better. But I always say never, of course, because you should check out ICT's Market Maker Primer series. Check that playlist, Market Maker Primer series. There's a playlist at ICT, and he explains this. He gives you a very detailed answer to this question, especially for this question. It does matter. If you're trading intraday, like 5 minute, 15 minute, then your higher time frame should be the 1 hour. Of course, you can still check the 4 hour as well, but the intraday matrix would suggest that, I mean, the whole PD array matrix, which suggests that intraday moves would most likely be subordinated to the 1 hour candle, for example, as a higher time frame. So if I'm trading intraday, then the 1 hour candle definitely is a guideline. And if we look at the 1 hour candle, we are in a discount array so far, I would say. And we tapped into a bullish order block, which unfortunately I think it won't be enough for us to break out here. Seems like, I think the euro wants to go, yeah, it wants to go deep down further. Yeah, it wants to go into the bullish order block. So I think I should be closing down this trade. And I am closing it down. There, closed it manually. It will go down. So I'm protecting my capital as much as I can. I closed it down manually. But I'm logging it as 1%. When was this taken? 3:45. Okay. This is not my day, guys. This is not my day. 3:45. London, euro dollar, buy. Classic FVG setup with a stop loss based on the 1 minute. I think it was on the 1 minute, right? No, it was on the 5 minutes, sorry. Yeah, 5 minute. Not good. Let's log it. On live funded accounts, do you risk 1%? I risk 0.3%, 0.25%. On live funded, 0.25, 0.3. No, man. Look at this. Look at this effing trade. It's very bad. It's gonna go back up and I'm gonna lose my shit. Yeah. Repriced. because it traded lower than the fair value. It has a down close candle. This candle, the last one, traded lower, and that's when ICT also says that you have a high chance of losing the trade, so you should be cutting the loss. On my live account, my personal account, I also risk like 0.2, 0.3%, just as on my funded account. Let me check. Yeah. Although on my funded account today, I'm only down. I'm only down $100, so it's fine because I recouped previous trade. So this one is fine. Oh yeah, let's do a screenshot, shall we? Look at euro. It's gonna go all the way up there. Euro US dollar trade. All right. Man, if it goes back up, all right, I'm gonna be pissed. All right, no copying this trade. I'm gonna be pissed. Re-entering with the full position. I don't care. Just re-entered with a full position. There. All right. Shouldn't done that, I know. All right. Re-entered with a full position. My previous loss was $180. Originally, we would have made 330. With this one, we should be able to get back those losses. We'll see, I guess. We'll see if the EA is going to help us close those trades as well. I'm a little messed up, I must say. Should have stayed in the trade in the first place, right? Although I do have 12, yeah, that's $12. Yeah. We'll see. I'm still looking for buy side. What would you say is your average monthly gain in terms of percent on your most traded funded account? I would say about 2%. 1.82%. I can safely say that 1.5 is I have 1.5. I can say that. If I had a good month, I had like 2.5%, something like that on my funded. But I had negative month as well. I had like November, that was a negative. So in December, I recouped those losses. I didn't really had too much income from those months. Yeah. My God. It's terrible. What I'm doing is terrible right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I did 10% on my personal account. Exactly. Exactly. Because I'm journaling the trades with a 1% risk if you are risking 1%. But for example, if you would have risked 0.5% last month, then you would have had, you see, 5%. If we would have risked 0.25%, as you can see, then you would have gained 2.7% gain last month. But for the sake of the stream and for the community, and I do have some private members, a few people from my country, I'm measuring this for the clear mathematical purpose with 1%. So if I change it back to 1%, then it would have been 10%. But on my personal account, I did. I did make some good money, although I don't have $100,000 personal account. I don't have $100,000 personal account. I'm not gonna say exactly how much money I have because I know in my country the IRS or tax office is everywhere, but I do have a little bit of money. But yeah, that's how I'm measuring the stream trades, by the way. So no secret there. Same goes for April. If we are, and by the way, I'm always, if I just have like a 0.5% loss on my challenge account or funded account or whatever, I'm still logging minus 1% on my journal. I'm still logging it as minus 1%. So no cheating there. So if someone would be following my trades with me, then he or she would have identical results. Hold on. Okay, so let's look at pound. I don't even know where is TP1 on the euro. TP1 is at 97.06. How far is that? Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna put an alert. If the EA is not doing his job, then I'm gonna close it manually. Okay, now we have that structure break that we were waiting on the pound for. Well, maybe we're gonna have it. It's gonna close. Yeah, it's gonna close. It still has like 3 minutes. It still has 3 minutes to close. Let's check the gold. All right, gold is making its move. Do we have some news? Let me check. Oh, sorry. Let's check if we have some news. I might have to close it manually if it is reaching that level. Not sure though. I don't trust this EA that it's gonna close it partially. Somehow I have a feeling that This EA is not going to close it for me at TP1. Oh, all right. Thank you very much for being here, Cowrock. It's really a pleasure. It's really a pleasure. So have a good night's sleep. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you very much for being here. We had some news. No? Maybe we had. Not sure though. All right, the pound is closing right now. Okay. Okay, let's see what it does. Had a structure break. Let's see if it's closing down the gap or not. Gold actually made a structure break, so could be working out. Let's see. Made a structure break there, right? Have a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap there. And I would be entering there just a little bit above equilibrium. And only with $250 risk. I have to wait for some confirmation here. Same goes for the pound. I have to wait. I have to wait. For it to close this candle right now. So we're just waiting. It's the waiting game, guys and girls. So far, we are a little bit down today. It's a 50K account, a little bit down. Hopefully we will manage. So I'm testing this. Trade comment. All right, just testing if it's gonna close it down or not partially. This is an EA I'm testing. Okay. Good thing I didn't put a partial there. So we're waiting if the EA is going to do his job. Okay. I'm not sure if it's gonna close it partially. I don't trust this EA. My own EA is already under programming, so you can already download it. There's a link in my stream. I'm selling it for $19. It's only for MetaTrader 4, but this is MetaTrader 5. It's $19. So you can use it. It's simple. It's usable. Trade manager, partial close and everything you have in there. So up to you for grabs. $19 to support the stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Okay, so this can be a nice entry right here. This can be a real nice entry. We still have some time from the kill zone. This can work out quite all right. Maybe. That's a big if. Dollar index should come down. We have multiple potential entries. Which is great. I just have to wait and see which one is gonna play out. Seems like the euro doesn't really want to go up there. Might have to close it. Might even have to close it manually. Okay. Might gonna have an optimal entry here. I'm gonna put this here. Okay, it's just a limit order. No worries. The range would be still all right on this one. 12 points. We have lots of range to go up there. Let's go to trading view. Check out the hourly candles, all right? All right, so this is the hourly candle, which is great. Could be also good for a the 3-pin formation. All right, it could work out. Also on gold, you know, if gold wants to break higher, it can go well. I'm going to put another pending order. Here. But I'm only putting it there if it's gonna break the hourly wick, and it's going to be a swing entry. Let's see. All right, so that's a swing entry right there. If we enter this trade right here, then I might cancel the other one. I might cancel the other one. Of course, the euro retraces as well, but all right, we're in this one. So this means I'm canceling this trade. Final TP should be up here, somewhere here. All right. And let's try out this Trade Manager EA. Okay, that's cool. It all depends on if the EA is working or not. I'm going to set an alert here. All right, alert has been set. Look at gold. Seems like wants to do the same. Let's see what gold wants to do. Could go up. Altogether, money-wise, we are risking around 1% on this account, so the overall risk is still tolerable, I'd say. Yeah, final TP should be way above here. Like Asia session high or something. Yeah. Should be up there. So we're just waiting. Waiting especially for this gold trade to get triggered. So the reason for I'm having the same position on pound and euro is that I have split the risk. So overall, the risk is around 1%, 2.5% trades, by the way. So I'm still risking 1% from the account. And the only problem which I'm having as a dilemma is whether I should enter this gold trade or not if it taps me in, because then this is going to be an extra risk which I'm taking right now. I'm still thinking what to do while this is hovering here. Let's look at the dollar index. Dollar index should come down. Yeah, this is the EA. I don't trust this EA so far. I think we're gonna get tapped into this. So overall, our overall exposure of risk should be around 1.5%, which is a little bit too high. Although it's a challenge account, this one, and I trade aggressively on this. I'll see how it goes. Oh yeah. Sorry. We didn't yet made that minus trade. So we're still just down a little bit percentage wise. Okay, now we're in the gold, and now we're definitely risking a little bit too much. Although I'm not taking more trades since the kill zone is almost over, but seems like we're gonna suffer from this one. Yeah. Final TP should be up there, but the optimal trade entry has been met on gold, so in this case it should be fine. Let me see if we have a magic number. No, we don't. That's good. So let's put a trade manager here. All right, I'm back. So far we are having some long positions here. I'm not too much confident, although we've taken out so much liquidity on both of these pairs, and my risk exposure money-wise on this account is a little bit less than 1.5%, so that's why I have 3 positions open. But we're gonna journal everything as 1% for the stream. So far today, we're not so good. We're not so good, but hopefully this will change a little bit. I'm doing some high frequency trading this morning. And the reason why I do that is, don't ask me, I'm gonna do a separate video about why I do high frequency trading. I have an expert advisor on both of these on these pairs, which should be closing down portions or partial take profits, but I don't have high hopes. I don't really know this EA, but I do have my own EA, which is only for MetaTrader 4, and this is MetaTrader 5. So if you want to buy a Trade Manager EA, which I use, you can buy it and support the stream with $19. The link is down below somewhere, by the way, just saying. And it's supporting the stream, and that would be great. Or any kind of donations are welcome. I'm just, I'm just trying to evolve here as a streamer and a trader as well, guys. I have to make an income. I have to make some steps further into the game. Although the problem is that I don't have alerts set up for my PayPal donation button. So, but I'm gonna find out something about that. If you're making a donation, I'm definitely going to shout it out loud. If not in this one, then in a separate video or in the next stream. So far, it is what it is. Not the best entries. I was hoping that these pairs are going to spike up a little bit just to take out intraday highs. But nothing there. Nothing is happening. It's almost the same scenario goes for all of these pairs. That's why I took the risk money-wise down on this account. This is a 50K account. So far today, overall we're down. We're down 100, a little bit more than $100. The balance is still above 50K, just a little bit. So I really hope that, and it's a challenge account, so I really hope that we can make it somewhere with this one. And I do trade aggressively on challenge accounts. I'm doing aggressive high frequency trading on challenge accounts. Volume is low. Definitely having low volume. Oh yeah, this is the pound trade. I don't like it so far. Don't like the pound trade. It's gonna F me over. This effing pound is gonna F me over. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm tired. I do need to change something in my sleep cycle. Okay, so far on the So it's definitely looking good on the 15 minute, the 5 minute. I would be happy to see this one fly, but so far it doesn't really want to. I might be totally on the wrong side here. So we're just waiting. And if you can please drop a like, it would mean a lot to the stream. Thank you very much. This is getting choppy, real choppy. I might even consider exiting around these break-even levels from all these trades, but the pound definitely not looking good. It's gonna take us out. Maybe the gold will save us. I think the pound is gonna take us out, definitely. We're still in the euro in a positive trade. Yeah, so far. Not that perfect, but at least we're in. Oh, sorry. Phone call again. I'm sorry. Okay, so our goal is to go through with the trades in a kind of a positive note. We took out liquidity quite a lot, and dollar index has this gap to be closed, the Sunday opening gap. So let's hope that it will close it. What's this music? Okay, that's the gold is going up, right? Yeah, it's going up a little bit, not too much. This is not the kind of day you want to trade. Basically, volume just stopped. So right now, all we can do is wait. The kill zone is technically almost over. My analysis is still the same for, this is the pound. Have some liquidity up there, should be taken out. Look at this, 1, 2, almost 3 relative equal highs there. We had our optimal trade entry, fair value gap, stuff like that, you know, classic ICT 2022 model. Almost the same goes for gold. Had a structure break there, although I might have entered prematurely. My final target would be up there. Look at that. This is the hourly. I do hope and believe that someday, maybe not today, I'm guessing, that there's lots of liquidity up there at 1985. Should be the overall target. And the same goes for euro. Took out liquidity from the 1st of June. And we should be taking out some liquidity, which is resting above these levels. Sorry, these levels right here. So this level could be important in terms of liquidity. That's why I took these trades. Please like the stream. You can also donate as well, because I'm just a new one. Support the stream. But anyway, money wise, I split down the positions to less than 0.5%. Otherwise, this month we are down a little bit more than, well, we are down 0.225% this month. It's quite all right. So this is buy side liquidity. And all right, maybe we're getting there. Hopefully something happened. I don't know what the hell happened. And I do have EAs, which should be closing some partials on this position, but I think this EA is just crappy. I don't have high hopes. That's why I put an alert here. And I'm going to close it manually. Let's see, it's like 4 lots. I'm gonna close 3 lots if it's not closing it manually. I mean, sorry, automatically. If it's not closing it automatically, I'm gonna close it manually if it goes above that level, because I don't trust this EA. Look at this, man. What the hell is doing? I have my own EA, but that's for MT4, and this is an MT5 account right now. You can buy my expert advisor, trade manager. The link is down below in the description. You can support the stream with $19 if you buy it. Thank you so much. That's it. I said everything. This was the commercial part. All right, let's see. What do we have? Pound is still far away. Still far away. Yeah. So we're waiting. We'll see if we can reach that TP1 level. TP1, this is basically the 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio level on the euro, and I have my buy side target up there. Would be great to close it. alerts have been set up. Did it close it? Not yet. Come on, Euro. I need to hear the alert. It didn't close it, so I'm closing it partially manually. This shitty trade manager is no good, actually. This trade manager is crap. It's crap. I'm removing this trade manager. I'm putting the position to break even. Okay, so at least this is at break even. Oops, sorry. Phone call again. Hey there, what's going on? Yeah, basically I have multiple positions. This is the first one is the euro. The euro is risk-free. It's gonna take me out at break even, but I already made some profit on that one. I have the middle one here is the pound. I have a pound trade, and we do have a gold trade here. And by the way, if you can, please drop a like and follow and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, this was the reason. This is a fair value gap. We had a structure break. Overall, my analysis, let's go to TradingView and gold. On TradingView, my analysis overall is bullish after last week. Lots of liquidity. This is the 1 hour gold. Lots of liquidity up there. And as you can see on the 1 hour, we are inside of a bullish order block here. That's a bullish order block. We are inside the range. I mean, at my best knowledge, I've been trading since 5 years, profitable since 2 years. And this is my journal. Last month I made 10%. Everything is logged on stream. Everything is logged on stream. Last month 77 trades, 56% accuracy. In April we made 16%. With 47 trades. So far, by the way, this month is not so good. 45% accuracy. I had a losing streak this morning. Started up good, but then into some losses. So everything is locked here. You can check all my trades on stream. That's how I do it, so nobody can say that I'm doing some lying or something like that. So I'm trading since a while, but so far this month is starting very bad, very bad. This is a 50k challenge account, by the way. I'm not going to share my own personal account for lots of purposes, but this is a 50k challenge account on FTMO right now, which does not mean that the trades in context. Yeah, we came out break even from the euro trade, and so far the pound is going down and the gold is going down as well. So not looking good. Definitely a bad day today for me, and I'm considering closing down these trades. So far we are up today money wise, $114, but I'm considering closing everything down and exit with a small loss. That's what I'm considering to do, because so far I think it's just not looking good. Neither the pound or the euro. So anyway, I don't like this this day so far. It's a bad day trading wise. I mean, I had a losing streak in May. Look at this. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses in a row. And before that, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses in a row. So it happens. But I'm definitely not happy with the thing that's happening right now. I'm definitely not happy. And I money wise on this account, these trades are 0.5% per trade risk. You think so? 15-minute candle? You think so? Let's check the 15-minute candle. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I hope you're right, man. I really hope you're right. We had a little bit of a fair value gap down here as well. Let's go to TradingView. 15-minute. Let's zoom out. This is gold. No real structure break on the 15-minute, but if I go down to the 5-minute, we did have a little bit of a structure break here. Oops. Right there. And maybe we can consider this as a structure break right there. We had a fair value gap here. My problem is that on the 5-minute we closed below the fair value gap, so it's now acting as resistance. That's what ICT says, right? Anyway, I took my long position here on gold in the hopes that it will take out some buy side up on these levels, especially because it has so much higher, lower highs. It has so much lower highs that I thought that it will do that. Same goes for pound. This is the 5-minute pound dollar. Relative equal highs up here from Asia session. Look at this, 1, 2, almost 3 times. Entry almost the same. We had a structure break here, not the best one. We had a structure break here, and we had a fair value gap here. There you go. And we have quite a juicy buy side here. It's juicy, right? Close below 94. Well, we can pray only because I also take buy positions. Okay, man. Well, let's pray together. But you know what I say? I'm
sorry. I couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist to take the long position both on gold and on the pound. But I split my risk. So money-wise on the account, I'm risking 0.5% on each. But I'm going to journal everything. I'm journaling everything here with 1% risk. Everything is journaled with 1% risk. And so far that you can see, this month is 0.45%. And it's because I'm taking partials as well. Today I had 4 losses, 2 winners. That's it. It's high frequency on this account. But let's go back to gold and let's pray. Let's pray for gold. Yeah. Where is my downloads? I downloaded a nice meme here. Yeah, this one, this is it. So, if you ask me why I entered gold on the long trade, this is it.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist. Look at the 15-minute, looking good so far. Yeah, let's look at the 15-minute. Looking good, looks promising. Yeah, look at this. Trade so far is looking promising. I have this shitty trade manager EA, which is not working. So I have my own trade manager EA, but that's for MT4. So if you want to support the stream, then there's a link below there. Nice, right?
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist the gold trade. That's what happened. If you're asking the short answer, that's my answer. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Please like the stream and subscribe, and you know. And by the way, welcome everyone. If someone is new to the stream, welcome. Unfortunately, we're not looking good still on gold, and neither on pound. It's looking bad. Let's be honest. It's looking terrible. The pound is definitely looking terrible. I'm considering closing the pound. I was really looking for pound to take out. That is buy side for me. For me, I mean, for my analysis, that's buy side up there. And we had some nice structure shift, you know, here. So if it goes down, then let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Okay. This is a fair value gap, by the way. I hate that you can't paint it to a certain color on MT5, but this is a fair value gap, this rectangle here. We're inside that, but it's acting as resistance for now, unfortunately. That's what I think. I was long on the euro, but it took me out at break even. There's still buy side there in the euro. That's my buy side level. Relative equal highs, 1, 2, 3. That's juicy. If it's not going to take it out now, then New York session will surely take it out. So yeah, I can do it on TradingView. Yeah, I can do it on TradingView. Actually, you're right. Yeah. So that's the euro. I did it already. That's my buy side liquidity on the euro. That's my buy side liquidity on the pound. And gold, I have a buy side liquidity much higher. I don't even want to zoom out on the hourly. It's above 1985. I know it's way up there, but it's just screaming to be taken out. And by the way, EU GU gold statistically closes lower on Monday. Oh, well, you might be right there. And welcome to the stream. How can I spell pronounce your name? Endechi? Endech. Endek. But yeah, I think you're right there. Since I'm a little bit up money-wise, like over a little bit, $100 in a positive territory for today, I'm considering to exit manually from these trades and call it a session. And you know, protect my capital a bit, because so far it doesn't look good. And I really wanted to see a turn, but it's not gonna happen, I think. So I'm strongly considering closing it with the small loss, and then I can close the session with a break even ish, and then come back maybe for New York. Because so far this doesn't look good. Definitely it's looks like it wants to spike down. We have the new 5-minute candle now. Not looking good, honestly. I'm risking too much here. My exposure is 1% risk right now, and I don't want to. I might not want to close it all with the stop loss. Profit wise, this month is still okay because anything can happen. You know, last month in May, I was down from 12%, 12% went down to 4%, and in the second half of the month, managed to pull it back to 10%. But so far what I see here, I just don't like. I don't like it. Not my cup of tea. Very sloppy price action, very choppy. Most likely it wants to spike down and take out some more levels. Don't like it. We are out of the kill zone, so no new trades. not even looking to put on any trades with this kind of risk exposure. I actually might close everything down manually. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, look at that. All right, that's terrible. That's terrible. Okay, I'm closing it. That's it. Closed manually. All right, 0.5% loss. So that's a 1% loss journal-wise. Which one? I'm not waiting. I lost too much. I lost 0.25% today. The account is still up. It's $50,000, $50,035. It's a challenge account. I'm not waiting more. I'm cutting the risk. I'm going to log this as a 1% loss, although it's just smaller, but I'm going to log this as a 1% loss. I'm just not sure which trade should it be. Because overall it was, yeah, it was 0.5%, so let's make it a 1% loss. Yeah, gold can go up. I know that, but maybe you're right. I did not want it to lose more on this session. So let's see. I'm cutting it. Pound is going to be a 10.25. Oh, sorry. It's going to be a 4.25. That was at 4.25. It was a London session. It was a pound trade, a buy, classic FVG setup. That's how I call it. It was a stop loss made on the 5-minute. Didn't turn out well. I'm gonna log the chart. And now I can say at today's profit, we're down. Oops, sorry. Minus 0.55%. Not the best way to start the week. Lots of losses. Thanks to money management, we're out. And let's log this trade. Yeah, gold can go up actually. All right, let's do a. I'm gonna come back hopefully in New York session, because so far I still have some. Hold on. Some risk that I can take today. Let's add it to the chart. Not happy with today's results, gotta tell you. Okay, everything is logged. Very bad start for the month. This is the gold. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I might be coming back in the New York session, New York Hill Zone. I'm gonna do some stuff now and hopefully come back as soon as possible. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream now. Please subscribe, give a like to the stream, and hope to see you guys in the next session. All right, see you. Cheers.